Good morning. Okay, so what we're talking about today is a small roof repair. You get high winds, and or in this case, it was high winds mixed with a branch strike. It broke some of these shingles, and the wind took them off the roof. So we're going to discuss on how to do this minor roof repair. As I look at this roof, I can see that this existing roof here, this grayish blue color, this is a 15-year 3-tab asphalt shingle. I'm going to guess, looking at this roof, that you see is approximately 12 to 15 years old. It's in pretty bad shape. I can look at these nails that are here, and the nails are pretty rusty. What I also noticed is underneath this is the original 3-tab 15-year asphalt shingle. So that means there are 2 layers of shingles on this roof. That is the maximum number of layers that you're allowed to put of asphalt shingles on a roof. And they do this based on the weight that is on the structure of the house, as well as the airflow and or suffocating the inside and changing the environment within your home. So we have the original 3 tabs. Then I can see that they put down a drip edge, and then they put down this second layer of 3-tab. So before we can install the new tabs, which are actually old, but they're not decayed, I'm going to have to remove some of these shingles here to ensure that I have a nice clean surface for the installation of the shingles. First thing I'm going to do is remove nails. I have a nice flat bar, so I'm going to take a few minutes and remove some of the nails and old shingles. Okay, now that I have removed all of the old nails, I've removed the old shingles that are not overlapping properly. I have removed some nails out of this upper shingle which will allow me to insert the next shingle without it being impeded, and it's going to be nailed through the top of the new shingle, as well as a new nail in the middle in the tar tab of the new shingle. So the first thing we want to do is you're going to put a starter strip. So a starter strip is essentially taking a 3-tab. If you look at the back, you'll see a little foil stripe. I'm going to cut along the side of the foil stripe that is closest to these notches. But on the back side, not on the granular side. Once you have scored along that edge, you can just fold it in half, and you now have a starter strip. I'm going to place the starter strip along the bottom of the roof line with the tar tab on the bottom. That way, when the first row of shingles goes down on the first hot sunny day, it is going to melt this tar tab and adhere those two shingles together. This is going to underlap an existing shingle. Everything's nice and straight. I'm going to ensure that I'm nailing 1.5 inches above the bottom of the reveal of the next layer of shingles. Okay, I have installed my starter strip. So from here, it should be pretty simple because everything is in a 3-foot length. It's in 3-foot tabs, and it's on a 6-inch stagger. So I'm just going to start installing these shingles. I'm going to nail just above the tar tab, about 1.25 inches from the edge. And then I'm going to put a nail above each tab, just above the tar. Okay, I have that first shingle in, and as you can see, this next row, I had to remove the nail to allow to slide the first shingle underneath. I'm now going to secure the end of that shingle. And the overlaps will continue. I forgot a nail. Okay, you want to make sure that you have an even reveal on each end so that your tabs, these here, the slots, are of the same distance and you're meeting the same bottom edge. Now, one thing I will not do, as I pulled this nail, it left a small hole in the old shingle. I will not put a nail back in that same spot. I will just shift that nail down and or right, whatever works and still makes good contact with the plywood below. Now I just noticed that I have a single tab of a shingle that I left behind because it tore on one of the slots. Okay, I removed that single tab and the two nails, which again gives me a full 3-foot piece with the proper stagger. Okay, we're moving on to our final piece. So this piece is going to tuck up underneath this last one, and I want to make sure that there are no nails up top that will impede it slipping underneath and creating the proper opening. It looks like I have achieved that. Okay, now that I have secured that last one, I'm going to go back to the top row that I had removed the nails from to allow it to slide up. And I'm going to make sure that that is nailed off on the ends and above the slats. That also nails down into the top of the shingle below. Okay, so we have completed a small repair using 3-tab 15-year asphalt shingles. Any questions? Good job.